Welcome back to BRMC's Healthy Connections with our guest today, Regina Ellis. And we've been talking about the Pause for the Cause calendar.
Yes.
And we were just getting into how the animals, you actually photograph them right at the Peitz house.
We will. We're going to do that right in the activity room. We'll bring them in. We'll schedule them a little pampering session.
I've been involved with that before. That's a hoot and a half.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So we bring them in and we'll photograph them and take care of that and then get the calendar all out. Our goal is to have the calendar out the first part of October.
So that people can have them as holiday gifts and get some of their holiday shopping done early. And
everything taken care of. So we've got that going on. So be sure that you get all of your entries in, though, between June 1st and 22nd.
Okay, June 1st, June 22nd.
To the 22nd.
And you can
of
go
course, the
on
earlier that you get them in, the more votes that you can get to get your pet up there in that top 48.
So they can start June. They can go online.
Yes.
And get the entry form. I know the entry form is going to be in the newspaper as well.
Yes.
And just stop by the Peitz house
and we'll
pick up your form. Okay.
Right. And you can just bring your picture in too if you'd like.
Okay.
And just take care of it all at one time.
All at one
fill
time.
out the entry form, and it is an $8 registration for the entry. And then we'll give you a packet of cards that you can pass out with your animal's number on it, so that you can get those votes, for it. So it's a lot of fun. On June 4th, that's the first Monday in June, we will be celebrating National Cancer Survivors Day, and we were talking about doing a in honor of in the calendar for someone. But we would like for everybody to stop by and help us celebrate National Cancer Survivors Day and give our survivors a pat on the back. I know we'll have several survivors at the Peitz house. Several of my volunteers are survivors, so we definitely want to do that. We have so many cancer survivors in our area.
Yes, we do. I know when we did the donors banquet recently, and we're honoring a lot of the survivors of breast cancer.
Right.
And it's amazing how many lives have been touched by cancer.
Yes.
And how many are wonderful survivors because of all of the great technology and resources that we have here in this area.
It is. It is definitely wonderful. So we invite people to come by.
And this is any cancer, not just breast cancer,
absolutely.
Of course.
Yes, National Cancer Survivors Day has actually been going on for 25 years. And this will be our 3rd annual celebration. At the Peitz house that we've participated.
Open house type
It'll be
thing?
an open house from 10 to 1.
Okay.
And it's open to everybody. But of course, and we want everybody to come. But we are going to have a little special gift for our cancer survivors.
Oh, how wonderful,
so,
Regina.
Yes, so I've got a nice little gift that we ordered, and actually they came in yesterday.
Yay! So I'm always excited when this
I am
happens
too.
because I never know what it's going to be.
I am too. So they came in, and they look great, and it's gender neutral. We want men and women.
Okay.
It's
this alone is going to get people to the Peitz going, what is that?
What is it
does
that
she
they're
have?
given? I have a little But we would like to we just want to come together and have a celebration day. Because it's important. It's important for us to have a celebration and pat each other on the back and be thankful.
Yep.
Thankful for what we have.
Battle well won.
Yes, absolutely. And you're a survivor from the very first day you're diagnosed. So if you went to the doctor on Friday, June 1st, and we'd love to have you stop by on June 4th.
Yep. And you'll be amazed at how much support you will find, how much information you can gather.
The encouragement and the strength from others is
strong people. Yes.
Amazing. And well, that kind of leads into
what else have you got going? I was going to say, my gosh, June, you weren't kidding. It really is packed full.
In June, we will be hosting, the Peitz Cancer Support House will be hosting our very first cancer support group in Peel, Arkansas.
Oh my goodness.
We are expanding, and we're
You are the flagship. Everybody's coming to you to learn how to do it.
Learn how to do something, right. And we're looking, we service such a wide area. And it really is our passion and our mission to provide support and encouragement to everyone in that area. But I understand how difficult that can be.
Sure.
If you to drive an hour.
I was going to say the transportation, the cost of gas, the
absolutely
the time
to
do it,
the time involved. You know, so yeah, to drive an hour to attend an hour support group and drive an hour back home, you know, that may be 3 hours out of your day, and can be very difficult. And we always encourage people to stop by if they have a doctor's appointment, you know, or to look at our schedule and see, you know, if they happen to be able to combine those two.
Because the house, you're welcome.
It would be great.
Anytime.
Yes, welcome anytime. Welcome anytime. But we understand that that's not always feasible. And I had two of the nicest ladies come into the Peitz house, and they said, we need this in our area. That they had been talking amongst their own little group, and they had 5 cancer survivors. And the one lady, she had just last year went through uterine cancer.
Oh my goodness!
And she said, you know, it never quite worked out, and I want this in our area. And I said, let's help. Let's do this. So it will be called the Living with Hope Cancer Support Group.
In Peel, Arkansas.
In Peel, Arkansas. They are going to meet in the largest building in Peel is the Full Gospel Church Fellowship Hall. So they are going to meet on the 3rd Tuesday of every month at 3 p.m. at the Church Fellowship Hall.
Wonder now, how much of an area then will that cover? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I'm not as good with geography as a lot of people are. I'm sure those that live near Peel will know that. Of course, you can come across on the ferry, so, you know, if you live across over in Missouri, fairly close, you know, I think, I'm not sure where that goes through to.
I don't know.
Like I said, I'm bad with that part. But, you know, Lead Hill and maybe even Yellville Summit, you know, some of those areas where it might be a little bit closer. You know, they might be able to drive 20 minutes to Peel instead of an hour to Mountain Home. So, you know, we definitely want to do that. And if there's anybody out there that would like to do this in their area, you know, Cherokee Village, Oakland, some of our areas a little down south from us.
You'd be more than happy to help them get started.
I would love to get them started and to provide that hope and encouragement to people in their own community.
You see the benefits every day.
I do.
Of having all of these.
I do.
I know it's such a warm atmosphere. It's such an inviting, supportive but encouraging and loving atmosphere when you go in. The one support group that every once in a while I drop by, the Chatting Needles are there. And
yes, and they have a ton of fun. And, you know, we've had people that have come to that group because of the knitting, and then they've had a family member diagnosed with cancer, or, you know, themselves, they've found cancer. Instant support. Yeah. You know, they automatically, they don't feel
alone.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. They know where they can go and ask questions, and who they can call and talk to, and you know, so it's just amazing. It's amazing to watch that.
Some of the fears,
the fear and anxiety
that are there
and things like
needlessly.
Right.
By not being educated. So once they become more educated, learn more about and they can learn about the recovery.
Yes. Take a deep breath and you know, okay, I can do this. I can do this. And that's so
These
important.
folks have done it. I can do this.
It is.
So there's nothing better.
It is. And the Peitz House wants to prevent some cancer as well.
Okay.
And one of the ways that we do that, we offer tobacco cessation classes. And, you know, we do know that there is a direct link to tobacco use and several different types of cancer, not just lung cancer, but it's also a risk factor for bladder cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer. You know, those have been proven that there's a link to that. On the side note of that, the biggest thing that tobacco causes is a cardiovascular disease. And
heart diseases.
Yes, it's, you know, definitely up there. So we want to help people stop smoking, and we have an excellent program. It's the Quit Smart program. We have trained, certified Quit Smart counselors that teach the program. Roxy Coop and Larry Nelson, they do an excellent job. Roxy is an RN at the hospital, and
with
they
the
have
best
both
personality and energy.
Definitely. And they are former smokers, which is so important, you know, that they've been there, they know.
Been there, done that. You can do it too.
Quit.
You can stop.
Yes, you can stop. And it is consists of 3 classes, but they go through so much information, and they really tailor a quit plan for that individual. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful program, and it's completely free.
Wow.
Completely free.
Do they receive patches or?
They do. They get actually a Quit Smart kit. It contains some information for them to go through and figure out why do they smoke, which is very important. What are your triggers? What causes you to reach for that cigarette? So that you can develop a plan to take a different route for that. They get a hypnosis CD. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It's not hypnosis, it's a relaxation CD.
Like
it always makes me think of
like a meditation.
Right,
yeah.
right. If stress
they're
is
all
your
closely related.
I need to be hypnotized sometimes. But they, if stress is your trigger, then you've got to deal with that stress or learn to relax in a way other than reaching for a cigarette.
Sure.
So it's just, lots of great information. And then they also go through what all of the different medication aids are to help you stop smoking, to see if one of those might be best for you. And if it happens to be nicotine patches that you choose to use, we'll give you 2 weeks supply.
Wonderful.
Free.
Wonderful. And now, how about the times on this? So that
we have expanded that program to, we are offering a class every month. We used to do it every other month. We just recently this year expanded that to every month. You can call the Peitz Cancer Support House and we'll give you the exact dates and times.
Okay.
We also, we used to only do that program in the evening at 6 p.m. But with being able to expand it, we are also offering some daytime hours or daytime classes at 3 p.m., especially if it's someone that maybe doesn't drive at night. Different things like that. So, or maybe they have an evening shift job. We've run into a couple of clients that have
Oh, that's
that problem.
wonderful to have those 2 different times. So because
so we have a little flexibility there for you to be able to work that into your schedule. Each session lasts about an hour and a half. But it's definitely well worth it. They have had some wonderful success, and nationwide, this is the program to use.
With its
it has the
most
highest
beneficial.
has the highest success rates of any other program out there.
Wonderful.
And of course, that's why we want to do that one.
Let's do
the
best.
we do the best around here. So,
well, Regina,
so that's what we want to do.
We are running out of time. Did you get through everything?
I think we did. And the biggest thing is just stop by the Peitz House and give us a call.
Okay, and what's
Ask
that
us
number?
Questions. 508-2273 or 508-CARE.
508-CARE. I love it. Regina, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great success in June. This is wonderful.
It is.
Can't
it's
wait.
Be nice.
Pause for the cause calendar. It's that time again. Go ahead, get your pet entries in there. Get them in early. Get lots of your friends and relatives voting for your loved pet. And then we've got the tobacco cessation going. You've got Peel, Arkansas starting up their own support
and our big
group.
celebration on June 4th.
Big celebration June
from
4th.
10 to 1 p.m.
10 to 1. Not that far off.
It's not. It's right around the corner.
All right, go join Regina on June 4th, Monday, June 4th, between 10 and 1. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll be back with you again next week for BRMC's Healthy Connections.